Alright, welcome everybody. It works like a charm. Yeah, so, good news everybody. I have done what I needed to do beforehand. So I'll say it again, just saying. Last night I actually did something very important, which was... Just hold on a second. Which was actually finding out the correct bitrate, if you didn't notice. So I now changed from the game perspective to the screen perspective, and that way I actually can how do you say it? I can perform better. That's the word. Yeah. So that the bitrate will be more consistent than beforehand. So I hope you will enjoy that, so that it will look better than before. Alright, so let's see, which one is this? That one. Alright. So this is good, this is good, this is good. Well, let's try that one. Which one is that? No. This one, right? Yeah. So we're gonna open this one and just gonna get this whole thing started. First things first, gonna select another version. Normal pencil 2, yes, there we go. So yeah, the main problem was that I did not have the way of dealing with this shenanigans, let's put it that way. And now I have, let's see, this one. So I'm now, that's not the right color, come on. Select the right color. There you go. There you have it. So I'm now drawing over here, yes, exactly, that's the main reason why I'm not doing it. Alright, so, come on, get on with it. Yeah, there we go. So we want this part. So, oh, well, just hold on a second, I have some lag issues here. Come on. Get it. This thing doesn't work. Wow, really? Why are you lagging anyway? I demand to know. So this. Why is it lagging? You're not computing anything, so why are you lagging then this much? You're not supposed to be lagging this much in the in this whole thing. All right, so no, come on, get your ass together. Why are you lagging so much? Hold on, I'll just start it all over again. This thing lags. All right, let's try this. Let's try this again. Not supposed to be lagging like hell. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the. There you go. Start it right now. Full screen. Really? Who is it? Hello? Nay. Goodbye. Stupid people. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Now let's see if I'm not lag spiking again. Otherwise I need to, if I'm not precise, this should work. So, there you go. Now we don't have a lag spike, as you can see. So yeah, that's important. Now we just need to get everything fixed, so we need to have this thing fully fleshed out. Commercial people, always thinking that they can just bother people like that. No, you can't. You cannot bother people like that. It's annoying. It's really problematic. Just like that. Boom. Alright, so we now have done this, and I figured out that we have a problem here, so we need to fix that soon. But technically we don't have to fix it yet. Because apparently this one has the same color as the colorization as the, well, you know, part, so we're gonna fix it later on. I'm just gonna be casually zooming in. Yeah. So yeah, I fixed the problem that I had beforehand. The problem that the bitrate was still constantly ruining. Constantly ruining the bitrate means that I cannot have a steady stream, and I want to have a steady stream definitely. So yeah, I fixed that. I'm very happy that I can. So now I'm just casually, you know, following the lines that I had before, and just taking my time upon finishing this. Yeah. Alright. So yeah. There you go. strange. Well, fix it anyway. Ah, because the other one is in top, in front of it, right? Yeah. We don't want that. Alright, so... Well, this one is actually finished. I'm correct. Background check. Background check. Nothing happens here, doesn't it? Is there anything gonna happen in this background? Let's see. Nope. Nothing at all. Okay. Alright. So now we're gonna go with pillar 2, right? Because pillar 2 is now actually the one we need to go for. Because we had problems with pillar 1 and pillar 2. It's not fully functional. Exactly. So we're gonna do the same thing here. Fixing it up. Alright. Does it work? Yes, it does. Alright, good. Yeah, Mom? Alright. 1 second. Mom is calling. Yeah, what is it? No, and we're back. I did not jeez Louise. Nah, need to watch out for Mom. So yeah, I'm doing things for Mom now, so that's the thing. So yeah, let's continue, which we need to do anyway. And I'm gonna fill up all the colors that we need to get just so there will be no transparency in the back side of it. Now this should work. Should It should work now because of the transparency should be gone now. Let's see. Yeah, no transparency no more, which is good. Now we need to just casually remove everything again. It's gonna be, and this is gonna be the difficult part. So yeah, we recommend you to use the blah 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 bitrate instead for a steady stream of blah 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 blah. Well, you can no, just no. You know what? I'm just gonna see it myself if the stream isn't steady, alright? I can see it myself. I know when things don't get steady. And I'm just gonna, nicely do this and then see if it works steadily, alright? So yeah. It should be working. If it's not working, then well, I know. So let's see. How much delay is actually in the stream? That's my question. Most of the times, just what kind of delays? How much? When? Why? It's not like it's gonna be a big deal or anything. Just that it's just that the stream is not gonna be steady then. Well, look at that. That looks good. Yeah. Yeah, alright. So there is no why is YouTube complaining? I don't know why YouTube is complaining. It's a miracle why it should be complaining at all. But yeah, apparently it's complaining. And just like that, we just remove a lot of stuff. So yeah, we're just gonna be casually removing. We're just gonna casually remove color. Don't want to do that too much because then I'm afraid I'm ruining the whole picture again. So yeah, we're just gonna be casually removing things. Ah, my nose. So yeah, YouTube is a dick, casually. Ruining, giving terrible advice. It's not good. This is why I always double check things, just to get things done correctly as it should be. So yeah, I'm happy to know, I'm happy to see, and well, since that this is all working fine, I can just go back here and see that I just need to go over here, and then the views should be dropping again, I guess, possibly, because I'm now closing the window of the copy of it. It's fun that no. All right, well, that should have worked. Didn't. Lol. That means there are actually 2 people watching. That's good. That means I can just casually move along talking about YouTube being a dick. Casually. So yeah, YouTube has such annoying things, such as they gonna say like, wait, the bitrate is not good, and then you are like, well, how can I fix it? Well, then they say just lower it, and I'm like, no, I can't. And so I don't lower it. I'm just finding other ways to deal with it. So this time I'm using full screen, or well, Windows capturing instead of the game capturing. If I would do the game capturing, the bitrate will actually vary, which can cause a lot of problems when I'm having a lot of motions or a lot of actions in one go, which can cause a lot of trouble, which I don't want. Therefore, I had that test last night, just trying to break YouTube. That was my goal, just breaking YouTube with a lot of technical issues like high graphics and a lot of animations going on the same time. And eventually I found out that, well, the game capturing mode is actually not good enough for the for live streaming. So I should go for the screen capturing mode instead. Or well, Windows, yeah, same thing. Otherwise, when I'm doing the lighting part of this project, then there will be a lot of issues. Now there are already a lot of issues because, you know, YouTube is giving false advice, which is a dick. And since I'm really concerned that I'm giving a good and steady stream, I almost fell for it again. But yeah, this is why the importance is that you're supposed to double check your things that you did beforehand. So yeah, let's see. Also, the most important part when you try to stream with YouTube, try to use a program that you're used to. And I think it also has to do with the cores that are in your PC or laptop, since that processing cores can actually divide processes. And since that there are a lot of processes going on when you try to live stream, you actually want to divide them. Or was it the other way around? You don't want to divide them. I think I think it was the other way around. So you don't want to divide them. So I think it has a benefit if you're using lower amount of cores. The problem then is that you divide less, which gives the PC more work, which then you need to actually have a strong PC to do so. And this is why the upgrading of my PC was actually quite expensive, because when I'm trying to upgrade my PC, I always try to aim for cheap, but not that cheap that it is actually terrible. So the first time I upgraded my PC was with a graphics card upgrade. Then I realized that I also had to upgrade the supply unit, so the power unit, or what it's called, the vooding. I don't know how it's called in English. And otherwise it would not even run. So the first time I was like, wait, why is my PC not going on? And then I went back to the computer station where they could fix it, and they were like, yeah, you need this. Ah, all right, thanks. So in retro, well, at least I found out my problem and I fixed it manually. And from then on, I always know that when I'm switching from another graphics card, it's very likely that you actually need to change up the amount of how do you call it? You need to change up your energy supply unit, because it's gonna get heavier. Every single time it's gonna get heavier, heavier, because graphics card actually need a lot of energy to run. That's normal. So yeah, I fixed that. Oh, wait, what? Wait, hold on. Something ain't right here. Well, let's see. Alright, from how far does it go? That's my question. Alright, it goes this far. Alright, so I don't have to worry about that. Nice. I do need to fix that way, so we're gonna go up again. And we're gonna... crying out loud, really? I missed that part. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. No. Ah, so this is from the other pillar. Alright. Good. I'll keep that in mind. But first I need to make sure that this is not transparent. Otherwise the whole process is actually ruined. So yeah, wow. Really, I'm pressing 2 times that thing? Ugh, god damn it. So yeah, the most important part when you try to have a good graphics card is actually finding the right specs for it and such. And I'm always upgrading my graphics card every 2 years, and it cost me roughly around $500, 500 euros. So it's expensive, I know, but it's not like I'm gonna do anything else with that money. Probably buying a house or something, but as long as I can afford a house, I will just use it on upgrading my PC, getting this baby up and running correctly, because I like to upgrade my PC. I like it. It's very nice to have something that actually works well. You don't want to know how frustrating, how annoying it is to have a terrible PC. Trust me, you don't want to know. Because if you have a terrible PC, it means that you're gonna have a lot of problems, issues that occur. Difficult talking. So yeah, you have a lot of issues that might occur, and one of these issues is actually very slow processing. Normally you can fix it by upgrading the RAM, but like if you just want to watch some internet and you just want to watch some YouTube or something like that, and your PC is old or your laptop is old, then it's gonna take a long time before it gets there eventually. And I had that issue with school PCs, and it was the worst kind of thing. It could not even load Paint. Yeah, that's how all these things got. So they had the whole they had all the new Windows 10 upgrades and all that stuff, but they could not even run single Paint. You know, you just want to modify a picture or something. Nope, you can't. You cannot even use Paint. So when I try to teach them, teach children how to use how to paint in a pixelated program, you know, just making art for the making a texture pack for Minecraft, and the children were like, "But sir, we cannot open this," and I'm like, "Really? You can't open it? It means that the PC is so old that it cannot even open a simple program as that." All right. So yeah, then I had to well derail the whole thing and derail the whole issue with it. So then I went from that. Then I went from texture packs. I went to manually. So then I teach them how to let's see, make a cube. So I had a raster, like raster paper. How do you say that? The ones that have all the cubes. Well, all the triangles in the front. I think it's a well, it's just paper. It's for math. So I gave them that, and then well, it worked fine. I was a little bit frustrated at least. I was like, well, actually more disappointed. Just like, no, this is not what I wanted, but alright, fine, you know. It's not like a big deal, but it's still a deal. Still something that, well, you know, nags upon you. No, wait, this does not belong here. This doesn't belong here either. So yeah, there you go. Alright, and we're going back here. So the whole point of these, the whole point of that stupid project actually didn't work well for my liking. It worked well for the children, but it didn't work for my liking. I was like very like, I am disappointed in you, man. Holy hell. So yeah, I was dealing with it. I was just like, ha 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 ha, yes, totally what I planned for. And then afterwards, I fixed most of it. I just, you know, I cannot give the children a new PC or something for in class now. That's too expensive, so I didn't do that. I just rolled with it. And afterwards, well, you know, another group wanted it as well, so I did it again, and then again, and again, and again. Until that the coronavirus struck, and now I'm stuck inside of a room doing this. But yeah, it doesn't matter actually. This is also fun. You know, I'm doing this because of my my little sister. So yeah, I'm doing this because of my sister instead of doing anything else. I'm doing this because I want to prove myself that I can do it. I never did it, so I can do it. That's how it works. So you have never tried it before, you can do it regardless. You know, you can always give it a try. That's actually the motto. You can always give it a try to do it. You know, you will improve upon yourself, you will know your boundaries, you will know what you are good at and where you're bad at. And eventually you will find out that, well, some things are not meant to be good. Some things are meant to be bad. Some things are, well, not calculated for. You know, surprises. And you work around them, or you deal with them, you know. Do whatever you like. As long as in the end you have a good recap of it, like, what did you do today? Well, I did this today. And I can say that with a smile, you know, like, what did I do today? Well, I completed this part of this picture again, but this time it's fully colored. And then people are like, oh my god, I did it. You did it. Well done. I'm like, well, thanks. See? So if you expect yourself to be good at something, you're expecting too much. But if you expect something to be, if you expect to be bad at it and then turns out to be good at it, then well, then there is their problem. So just try to not aim for the goal. Try to do it step by step, baby steps. Don't expect it to be finished early. Don't. Never do that. That's terrible. You will only stress yourself out and you will only disappoint yourself. Like for instance, I know that this thing is gonna be finished within 2 months. So I work around that and think like, well, within 2 months, how I'm gonna do this? Well, first thing I need to know is, well, drawing it. Well, I did that. I draw it. There you go. So I draw it. So then when I'm done with drawing, I will continue with something else. Like, what should I do then? Well, after I'm done drawing, I should start coloring. Alright, so now I'm busy coloring. And what should I do then after coloring? Well, you should go do, I don't know, maybe, what should you do when you're done with coloring? Oh, I know. Start with the lighting, and then with the shadows, and then blah blah blah, and then blah blah blah, and then and done. And so you have then everything fixed without actually gaining a problem. Let's see. Oh yes, yes. Wait. Yeah, you have it. That's done. Nice. So yeah, so most of the problems that are occurring that are actually a problematical issue, you can just solve by doing it. So yeah, I don't know if I talked too much there. Probably. Possibly. Well, let's continue with the rest. So we have this part. So we're gonna put this part. Yeah, there we go. Should this be in front of everything? Yes, it should be. So now we're gonna continue with what part? We're gonna go for this part, alright. So how we're gonna do it again? Well, the same way as we did before. We know how to fix it, so we're gonna do that. We need to make sure that every transparency is gone, which is the important part. So we do that first. There you go. So now that part is now fully transparent, or well, fully untransparent, and now we can just, draw along, dealing with this problem, this mess. So yeah, alright, so we have this thing done now. Well, we're gonna just, making sure that everything works fine by just removing again all the color that is not necessary. So yeah, we're just doing this step by step, move by move, and fixing everything as it should be. So yeah, most of the problems are actually easily solved by just, doing the right thing. doing the right, well, fixing the right thing, fixing everything that needs to be fixed. So yeah, I'm just taking my steps, step by step, I'm fixing it. So the whole point of this is actually just to get everything fixed. So as long as I'm just doing what I'm doing, so just, you know, casually keep up the removing all the color that is too much, so the parts that don't need to be colored in. Like right over here, this doesn't need to be colored in, and right over there, and that's the last part of it. Just like that. So yeah, so this thing is now done. If I'm now using it instead of the if I'm now doing what I did before, this will have now a lesser of an impact. As you can see, it has a way lesser impact than beforehand, because before all this would have been blue. So yeah, there is still a problem. This part is not yet finished. Right over that part is not yet finished, but the rest is looking quite well now. So we're just gonna do step by step, day by day. We're just gonna figure out which part this is. This is what part? Ah, I see. So what is this? This is that part. Alright. We already fixed that. There we go. We need to go for 18C. Nice. So we have 18, which means that we now gonna do again with the same things as beforehand. We're just gonna make sure that everything is first colored in. So we're gonna just pick up a color right there, and then switch it to a size that is actually sizable. Alright, so now it's done, and now we can just remove any part that needs to be removed, which is necessary. So yeah, eventually we will get what we wanted. And it looks like I overdraw somewhere. As you can see, this part is somewhere not fixed. So I will just do this again. Just like that. En dat is... Heb je niet die glas gepakt bij de dinges? Okay. Just hold on a sec, I need to help my mother again. She's in need. She can't walk. So that's... well, she must not walk. She can walk, but she must not. Ja, kom eraan. So what a surprise! Yes, what a surprise. So as I told you before, my mother has a little problem. So let's see. All right. So we still have like over here tiny little bits. Well, it doesn't need to. We can remove this. This is none of our business. This is though. So want to get that over there. And just there you have it. Holy hell. Alright, so that's a problem. First, put it like this, then remove it like this. So now the transparency should not be there, which means that we can actually just, draw over it. So same thing goes for here. We're just gonna select the color that we needed. Put a big giant. We're just gonna put a big giant. There you go. Wait. Yeah. That's no. Alright. Well, we can actually demonstrate it here, right? There you go. Now transparency is here, and now we're gonna just casually remove it again. Easy. So yeah, I'm trying to get this thing fixed. As you can see, it takes some time to fix everything that needs to be fixed, but I'll get there eventually. I also should put the how do you say that one? The schedule on this every single day, so that I know that I actually need to make sure that I need to stand up early. Just getting things fixed correctly. Alright, so now we need to, well, fix this, because this is also, this is also from us. So yeah, and then we're gonna just, casually draw all over it, leaving no transparency behind, so that, when I'm drawing the blue, I don't need to have the blue. That's the whole point. We don't want to have the blue background. We don't want to have the neon blue background. Because if everything glows like blue, then, well, it's not a smart move. It might be cool, so it might be cool, but it's not the intention that we want. We want to have a peaceful, relaxing piece of art that needs to be drawn. I think. Do I? Yeah, I do. Oh well. I'm just talking and continue talking until I'm done talking. Let's see. Wow. Alright, so we need this, and then we need to just stripe that, and then remove it. There we go. Alright, so we have this done now. Means that everything here works now fine. Oh wait, hold on. I see now what I did. I see what I did wrong here. There you go. Just gonna be casually, and then removing it again. Oh, oh no. Alright, don't stress out. Alright, I almost forgot that today I have an appointment. Whew, yes, I have an appointment, that's correct. But the good news is, this appointment is after I'm done drawing, right? I'm just gonna just double checking things, otherwise I'm gonna get really ruined. Otherwise I'm gonna upset some people, gonna be mad and such. Nope, not wanna have that to happen. Samsung Notes, no, not Samsung Notes, we need calendar. There we go. 12 o'clock. It's almost 10. So yeah, we have time in all the world. Don't want to ruin it. So yeah, now we're done with this, we're gonna save it a little bit, just in case. So layer 18 is done. Now we're gonna go for layer 16. Oh yeah, definitely we're gonna go for layer 16. Holy hell, that thing looks ugly. So we're gonna go for layer 20 thing of 20. First things first, we're gonna pick up the color that we'd left behind, this one. And we're just gonna be casually coloring everything in. So just like that. Sorry, Colossus. I am so sorry here. But it needs to be done. Well, I can do it actually the other way around as well, so no need for that. But still, on the size, what kind of size do we have? We have alright, we have tiny size. So yeah, this, and this needs to be fixed like that. This. So now, if I'm now using the background, it should be not that terrible. Also, the good news is I can actually change this color up really quickly. Alright, so we have now done it, right? We have now fixed this coloring issue. First things first, we're gonna use this one. So, nope. There we go. Nope. Come on. Get the blue color. No. Oh really, it does not have the color anymore. Fine, I'll get this one instead. So yeah. I'm just gonna go roughly there. Then I will select the other color again, the grayish color, and then I will zoom in and do it again. So yeah, most of this is gonna be work that I have done before, and I still need to fix it. Why should I fix it? Because otherwise I will get a neon blue background. We do not want that. We don't want to have neon blue instead of a neon blue. We don't want to have neon blue flowers, you know. all that stuff. We want to prevent that from happening, so we need to work around it. We need to work with this. We need to work. Once this is all finished, we can finally enjoy ourselves some nice blue background. Well, we can afford it to have a blue background without well, ruining the other colors in the process. That's exactly what I meant. I was not amending anything else. I was just doing my job, just doing things. You know, just drawing this, doing it again, fixing everything, you know, doing things that I don't like to do, just doing casual stuff. So yeah, so this is one of the things, and now we need to go to the next one. So we're gonna pick up our color and we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. And that's not the color that I wanted, so get the color done that I want. Why is this the color? I don't know. Apparently I have been using a really terrible brush. Don't care. Don't wanna care. Alright. So we did it again. Now we're gonna pick up the color again that we needed beforehand. This one. And we're just gonna redraw. And we're just gonna, you know, casually remove all the parts that we don't want. So this blue, this green, and we're almost done there. There you go. It's all fixed up. Now we're gonna continue with this piece of art. So as you can see, a lot of colors that need to be fixed. So we're just gonna be casually moving across it, filling up the gaps that have been left behind by transparency. We will remove the gaps, and when we do, we are almost finished. Let's see. So we have here, and there you go. Because we do not want to have the transparency inside of our vision, let's put it that way. So this is, oh yeah, there we go. Since that we don't want to have the transparency in our vision, you know, because of all the problems that might cause if we do that. We don't want to have all these transparencies in our vision, otherwise we might get neon blue background, which we don't want to have. If we have a neon blue background, it's gonna be really terrible for us. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna just fix that up, and boom, it's fixed up. And no one is the wiser. And no one is none wiser. There we go. Well, yeah. Well, fine. So yeah, we're gonna continue with now this beautiful color over here. I'm just gonna be drawing around it like a madman. Just blah 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 blah. Fill. There you have it. We filled in the transparency gaps that were left behind beforehand. So now we're gonna pick up the color again, the gray color of rock, and just, you know, do it again. This way all the things will be fixed quite quickly. Sometimes I need to use the eraser instead because it's not part of the drawing itself. Let's see. So here, there you go. So then I need to actually. Oh, I saw this. Come on, get. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Beautiful. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna be casually moving around, fixing transparency all across this beautiful landscape of rocks. And once it's all fixed, we can actually then celebrate because it means that we actually are done with coloring. And then we can continue with lighting, which is a whole new different kind of thing. It's differently, it's difficult, and it needs to be done. So yeah, I will be ready then to do that. But first we're gonna be casually coloring this in, because we don't want to end up on the wrong side of the body, so yep, there we go. Beautiful. So now we're gonna pick up a color again, pick up the color, use the color to our advantage, and just color things in that needs to be colored in. So remove the transparency as it should be, pick up the rock color again, use the rock color to cover it up. So this one is actually two different objects. Alright, so no. So yeah, so yeah, most of the parts that are necessary to attain, we just need to fill up with color and then just do it again. And then remove again the color that we just overdraw. And therefore, we lose the transparency. And therefore, we actually win. Huzzah! This is how it's actually fixed. Ugh. It's a lot of busy work though. It's like doing the same thing all over again, but then with a different result. Alright, so we're just gonna take a look how well it looks now. So we have this part that we first had that had a lot of problems with the background. And now you can already see way less problematic. You see? Which is good. Which means that we're almost done. Alright, so we're almost done with the problematical issues. So we're gonna use this, and then just draw over again, I guess. I'm gonna pick up the part that we had left behind. Yeah, there you have it. So Oh boy, that's a lot of stuff yet not fixed. So then we're gonna pick up again the color of rocks and just casually move around it again. So yeah, most parts are actually just like this, just little bits that needs to be fixed before it can be used again. So just like here, we have this problem, we have this mess we made, and we're gonna fix it by just, overcoloring it again, then using the rock color to put back in the gaps, and the erase tool to fix the parts that are not from the side that we are picking. So yeah. Oh well, that's terrible. There we go. So we have what? We have there you have it, and then we're gonna go for this one. So yeah, most of the parts that are gonna get fixed are really easy to fix. It's just a little bit of recoloring and a little bit of, well, figuring out where everything stands. Oh. So I think this is gonna be easy. And since it's gonna be fixed really soon, I don't see a problem with it. It's not like a big deal, just a tiny little deal. So yeah, once this is all fixed, I can actually do my job. And today I'm gonna have an appointment again, so that means that I'm gonna have talk about the project with people that want the project. So I think I will have good luck with that. Probably I will have good luck with that. It's not that difficult. It's just talking about their opinions, talking about everything else that they are standing for, just a casual smooth talk. So yeah, I'm just hoping that things go well. Just like that. Boom. It's all fixed. Which means that this pillar is in the front. Oh boy. Means that the pillar 2 color is in the front, isn't it? Pillar 1 color is in the front. Yeah, exactly. Needs to go down. Exactly. It needs to be above. Does it need to be above it, or does it need to be under it? Tough call. No, it needs to be under it. It needs to be under it. It's behind it, so I need to actually remove. No, this is the pillar. We don't want to have the pillar. We don't want to have the pillar color removed. We want this one, and we want to have removal of this color over here. Because this is all pillar. And this is why it's important to move the layers. Yep. I know it might not look great, but yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna pick up a different color. That one. Gonna fill it with that one. So yeah, since that this is on the top ground of it, just like that. Boom. Alright, so this is fixed. That's good. Alright. We can now do actually pillar 1 to fix up the gaps of the one that will be left behind. Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, this whole problem that has been occurring is going to be fixed soon. Because we have now this problem with the colorization that is going to be problematic. So like here, and then we have, so we have this one is also that one. Yes, good. So we have pillar 1. Pillar 1 needs to be behind layer or under pair color layer 20. So we're now gonna continue with pillar 1 because you know we did the colorization for color 20, and now we need to continue with pillar 2 over pillar 1. So as you can see, I hope you can see it. There it is. The placement of the layers is very important because then I can actually know where. Then I can actually just remove the colors or not remove the colors at all. So yeah, hold on a sec. You can already see what I'm doing, I hope. I'm just recoloring everything here to the same size, same thing, because then I don't have neon blue. Because if I then fix the background to neon blue, I will not have neon blue. Which is important, because this is now happening. You see that? You see that dark there? That needs to be gone. Because all this transparency needs to be gone. Because otherwise we will have a terrible view, and that view we don't want. So yeah, we're gonna just remove all the transparency in the game, in this picture, by just adding more color. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna remove the color that's in front of, well, that is outstanding. So we're gonna remove the unnecessary color that needs to be not drawn. I hope you can already see what's going on, what's gonna happen. So yeah, what we're gonna do is, unnecessary colors needs to be removed, like that, just like that. All the unnecessary color is gone. And since that all the unnecessary color is gone, there will be no neon blue. Yay! We did it. I'm gonna remove some sections here that we left behind. So yeah, all this neon blue is gonna be removed, and then boom. So now if I'm going to the background and show it, and I will change the background to neon blue, which is necessary. So I will change the background to neon blue, and then you will see. There you go. We have neon blue. Alright, so we're gonna add neon blue. Alright, so we have now neon blue instead of where all the black color. Ooh, fascinating. Yeah, this is what I wanted to avoid. If you don't see it, it's really neon blue. It's really annoying. It's really hurtful for your eyes. So yeah, we want to remove that from the whole aspect. We don't want to see that happening. We want to only see it happening if we wanted to, only if we want to allow it. But since this is not allowed right now, we're gonna make sure that it is not allowed forever. So this is why I'm making sure that I have my neon blue gone. As you already can see, I didn't overdraw. Oh. I did some, as you can see, neon blue is actually overlapping some of the blackness, but yeah. So we have now neon blue background, which is important because now we can actually see the whole gaps happening. But oh, that's hurtful for my eyes. Oh, that's so hurtful for my eyes. So yeah, we're gonna continue with layer 1, and we're gonna gonna pick up the black. We're gonna pick up this color again. And then we're just gonna, you know. Ah, well, that's the left behind from pillar 2. So yeah, we're gonna do that as well. Let's see. We're gonna first start here. We're gonna make sure that this gap is cleared. So yeah, neon blue, people. Neon blue. That's the ugliest blue I ever can see. It's hurtful for your eyes, but it is necessary to see how terrible the color is. So yeah, once this neon blue is gone, I can now actually see where I leave my strokes behind, which is good, because you already can see what's happening. So yeah, neon blue, the bastard blue. It's the only blue that is left. That's really annoying for your eyes. So as you can see, I leave black strokes behind because the gum is not totally, you know, this is happening. So yeah. Neon blue. Once this is all done, I can actually continue with the whole part of, well, drawing. Yeah. So yeah, neon blue. Very annoying, very handy dandy, but also terrible. You can see where I left strokes behind. The fun thing is actually that the colorization of the rocks can actually be really, well, the lighting of the rocks is going to be really easy because we can actually just rely on the color and then just draw upon that instead of the drawing version. You can see how terrible I erased it because of the neon blue. It reveals it all. White also reveals it, but neon blue. Ugh. So ugly you look at it. It's more purple, but I will call it neon blue just because neon blue. Neon blue. It's more pink than neon, but it's a thing that really helps. Really helps. Also, it helps to identify where the gaps are, which is important. So yeah, you also can see where the neon blue also arrives. You see it? All this blue stuff that just spreads like the plague needs to be removed. So yeah, there you have it. It's gone now. Neon blue is gone, as you can see, and now we can just, go back to pillar 2. And remove the strokes that have been left behind. That's the idea. So we're gonna just go to pillar 2, remove the strokes that have been left behind because it's important to do so. So that we then can continue back to, non blue. So it's just a little bit forward and backward and forward and backward and forward and backward until, well, you get my point. It's all forward and backward. It's always working like this, and then just, fixing up the problems that have been left behind. Just casually fixing it, just taking your time, fixing the problems, and then just, go forward again. Every step you take, it's going to be 2 steps back and 1 step forward. So eventually you will get there. Just you need to wait and wait for the right moment to arrive. So yeah, we are almost half 1 hour and half and 30 minutes in, and let's see what we fixed. Always, so that's not good. What did I do? What did I do? I did something. I'm just gonna be Control C this one. Yes, thank you. I did something, I don't want to know what. So yeah, let's see what we did. So we fixed up what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We did 6. Well, that's a lot. So we fixed up 6. We already fixed up 6. So we fixed up 6. We're not yet done, but we fixed up 6. Now what we're gonna do is putting back the background to gray. There we go. Fixing up. Bucket time. I pressed the invert somewhere, didn't I? Where's this? Where's the background colorless? It's not good. Where's the? We want this, and we want a bucket. We want a bucket now. There you go. So yeah, we fixed up the problems, and we're now gonna continue with, well, you know, fixing the rest up. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 done, and we still need to fix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 13 in total and 6 already done. Hey, that means that we're actually halfway. That's actually quite good. I'm not counting in the boats, but halfway. Yeah, that's actually quite a good idea. Halfway already. Nice. We're gonna just make a plan because my focus is already almost gone. So let's see. I think I'm gonna continue. I think we're gonna focus on this one, on the third pillar. Fix that up, and then fix up this part right here. We're gonna fix up this part then. So we're gonna fix up the pillar. We're gonna fix up the color, this part, and then we're gonna fix up that part as well. So it's gonna be 3 parts again. So then we only have 4 parts left, and then we're gonna fix up this, and then we're gonna fix up that big part over here. Yeah, that's actually quite a good idea. So we're gonna split it up in 3 times. So that means that I am done Wednesday with coloring of the whole parts except the boat, and then Tuesday I have the then I can start with coloring the boat accurately on the right colors and then fix that. Once I'm done with that, I can actually focus on the lighting of the boat and all that stuff, so then I have actually a good idea what to do then. Yeah, let's do that. So I will stop right here with the colorization of the boat, just because the main problem is that I lost my focus, because this was a little bit rougher than before. This was hard. Well, it was not hard, but it was a little bit too much for my head to handle. If I'm now continuing, then I will get stressed out, and then, well, you know, I can't work tomorrow, which is bad. So we're gonna save it right here, save it there, yes please, and then save it again on the other document, so not on the on the picture one. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. Bye.